Greetings, Voyagers. The fog is clearing and the fire is igniting. This is your StarSpell for March 2026. That is the astrological insights into the planetary magic for this coming month. I'm Linzii Vesper, and I'm so glad to have you here. I don't know how you guys felt about February, but I think it's really safe to say that a lot of us were feeling this dark heaviness associated with these strange angles and energies, and even the eclipse that we experienced. But for March, all of that dust, or perhaps I should say stardust, is going to be settling into something real. This month, we've got some great trines from Jupiter in Cancer, throwing some good fortune onto our planetary parade as it's coming through Pisces. So this is definitely going to be a bit of a relief.
But it's all wet, Linzii. It's damp. My wings are soggy. All this Pisces energy is basically a cosmic car wash.
It is very watery, Gustav. We have a lot of intuition and emotional clearing that we've got to do before the fire of Aries season hits. Lots coming up this month, so let's talk about it. We're going to be kicking things off with a bang. On March 3rd, we have a total lunar eclipse in Virgo. This is a blood moon, and it's opposing a planetary pileup in Pisces. Virgo wants us to observe the details and be meticulous. But those deep waters of Pisces are calling us to ask ourselves if our daily routines are lining up with our true life's paths.
Oh, did you just say blood moon? Huh. Finally, a celestial event named after my favorite beverage.
No, it's not that kind of blood, Gustav. We're just talking about the color. But it is intense. And on the very next day, March 4th, we have a grand trine between the moon, Uranus, and Pluto. So this is peak efficiency. This is the month starting off with this get your life together portal. So if something isn't working in your daily routine, or it's not lining up with your soul's new direction, then this eclipse is going to flush all of that out like a waterfall. Next day of interest is March 11th, when Jupiter goes direct in Cancer. This is our planet of expansion, our planet of good fortune, and let's not forget that he is exalted in the sign of Cancer, so he really likes being here. On this day, he's going to be throwing beautiful trines to the Sun, Mercury, and Mars in Pisces.
Ooh, I feel fluffy. Is that the Jupiter trine? I feel like a marshmallow in a cup of hot cocoa.
That's going to be that cosmic hug vibe, Gustav. And this is going to be the best day of the month for family matters or home projects. The green light is officially on for technological advancements and emotional breakthroughs. Now, on March 19th, we have the new moon in Pisces. This is sort of like a final cleanse before the astrological new year. Then the next day, on March 20th, Mercury goes direct and the sun enters Aries.
Whew, somebody opened the windows. The fog is gone. I can see. I can fly.
That is exactly right. This month is all about clearing the fog. The equinox day is the start of that Aries spark. It's always a bit of an ignition day. After weeks of floating across this Pisces ocean, we're finally returning to our fire. We can move forward now. But there is something special about this year in particular that doesn't always happen on the astrological new year. As the sun moves into Aries, it's going to swing by those two guardians of the gate, as I've been calling them, who will be sitting around 0 degrees Aries at this time. Of course, you know who I'm talking about. It is Neptune and Saturn in conjunction.
It's the 1-2 punch. First, the sun shines a light on the dream, then it hits the reality check.
That's kind of what's going on, yeah. So the sun is going to be energizing that Neptune-Saturn connection. This is when your big vision from February is going to be getting its first real-time test. The sun is always really illuminating, so when it swings by that sweet spot, you're going to start to see what's delusion and what's destiny. And in accordance with Saturn, you are going to need a structure and a plan going on in your life if you want to see that vision and that dream become a reality. Otherwise, you might just be in for a bit of a wake-up call. So try not to be afraid of that Saturnian no. If that's the vibe you're getting from the universe, it's just these planets trying to tell you that you need a good foundation before you can move forward. So these are the big points for this month. March is definitely going to be a little less rocky than February, let's put it that way. Or I guess I could say less heavy, less dark. It's kind of a month of two halves. We've got this deep, intuitive healing during the first 2 weeks of March. And then in the second 2 weeks, we have this fiery but structured action propelling us toward the future. Big focus, let's use that Jupiter luck this time because we need to tap into that while it's here. This is a really cool energy going on. And as always, if you would like to know how any of these aspects will affect you personally in the upcoming month of March, be sure to get in contact with me. I would love to give you a reading. Just let me know in the comment section or contact me through my TikTok or Instagram channels under the same name, Linzii Vesper.
Oh, and don't forget to clean your caves. That Verdal eclipse is no joke. Huh. I found a moth from 2024 under my rug. Disgusting.
Thanks for watching, guys. And don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this month's StarSpell. And let us know in the comment section if you're feeling more of that Pisces fog or the Aries spark in your chart. And until we meet again on the other side of the veil, I wish all of you all the best. See you soon.